Welcome to another sketchbook tour. Even though my last video was a sketchbook tour, we're doing another sketchbook tour, but this time we are doing my 2025 sketchbook because it is 2026 and I don't know how I feel about that, but it's 2025 sketchbook time. Cause in my last video we went through my 2024 sketchbook. We're doing this again and we have like a whole new desk and it's so clean and so nice and not crusty musty like my old one. But anyway, this is my sketchbook. I started it in I think the summer of last year. That's gonna be weird to say that it was last year. Yeah, I kind of went. Yeah, anyway, we have my first page. We continue to the first page. Sketchbook 2025. I actually really like this. It was kind of a self-portrait, but also I do not look like that. I kind of look like that. It was something, I don't know. I drew this at the park and I was so proud of this. In the last sketchbook tour, I said I was so proud of my drawings like so many times. We're gonna not do that this time. I did make a short about it. You can go check that out. I think it was really cool. And this is my OC Indy, by the way. And then this is Eric, I believe, or it might have been just, I don't know, silly doodle of Eric, my OC. Then we have Lucy Gray Bard. I like how I did her dress. It's very interesting. And then some art text marker experimentation. Not my best drawing, I can say. And then, oh my gosh, this was so long ago. It's like memories. I like this one. Little alien boy thing, I don't know. We have Will. Okay. We have Nico. Zesty. What? Unproportional, but okay. I like this coloring style. Art block here, unfinished here, still art block. Art's not arting, and then I produced like the best art ever. I think this is when I created Mist, my OC. And Vin, I love Vin. Vin is so cool. He's also my OC. All of these things are my OCs, but yeah. Here's another drawing of me, and then holding an OC. I like how I gave him the same shirt as me because he's literally just a self-insert. Then we did an art style study already. Whoa. So this is the artist, Here Comes KO. I really like her art. It just gives me the art juices. I really like this drawing. I was gonna go to Comic Con as Mabel. I did not end up going, but yeah, this is when summer was like about to start too. 3 more days until no more school. Just never got to that. And then more bird people, and bird people are cool. And then I think this is first day of summer. I drew this and this. I really like this. Is cool. It's cool. And then I redrew one of my old sketchbook pages. So this is what that was from like a long time ago. And then I drew this. This is all the first day of summer vacation. And then I did an anatomy study. I don't know how do people study anatomy? I don't know. A little animatic. I like these flippy things. They're cool. I like this drawing. The rest of them are kind of mid, but this one's really cool. Then, just a loser. Yeah, just some doodles. And then my little, like, alternate universe that I created. And there's Susie the Clown and some of her friends. I really need to work on that universe some more. And then I tried to do, okay, OC storyboard. I tried to do color pencil. I hate color pencils for coloring. And then here I went on like a trip, so the art kind of plummets a little bit. Though this page is cool. Very limited colors, but cool. I like this. I want to redo this one so that I can actually finish it. And then some Sasha, Bruce having and Boon Choi moments. And then we're just gonna skip that. Okay. And then I tried challenging myself to draw with watercolor like every day for like 2 weeks. I think I almost got there. Yeah, and then Ariel didn't finish that. I have lots of unfinished drawings in here. Whoa, looks like I got that. Okay. Whoa, look at this. And then Vin again. I drew Vin a lot. Then just some OC art. Silly the Clown having a, I don't know what's going on here. And then I read a webtoon, which is where this is from. And then Vin again. And oh, I really like this drawing, but Vin again. I tried to, I don't know. We're just not gonna talk about that. And then I got into 3D, tried to figure out Blender. It's hard, let me tell you. So I made like different angles of my character Eric. So, and then I got a Grow Garden obsession, and I decided to draw some fruits, which is cool. Which is pretty cool, I'd say. Just some doodles. You have Sasha over here. This. Don't mind this. Don't look at that. But look at this. It's gorgeous. We have Vin again. Oh, and once you know, it's Vin again. Drink water, guys. I drew some guns. Not throwing away my shot. Hamilton, anyone? And then Vi. We don't. And then Talia. Diva. Who is this? This. It's kind of giving. Is it Arctic Monkeys? I want to say Arctic Monkeys, but and that's why I was doing these gun like studies, so I could do this. Hello. What if we made the rest of the trio? Because they're literally like a stoplight. Boom, boom, boom. I see them everywhere. Whoa. I did not remember. Okay, I should put like a gore warning sometimes. My bad, guys. We'll just cover that. How it is like they're like thieves, and so then they like meet and they hate each other, but then they like fall in love, and it's great. And then they have their Steve. This is actually Henry, but I don't like that's very gory. I don't like that. Okay, I think another episode dropped now. We're just like, let's make some fan art. And then we create Kaden. Oh my gosh, Kaden? Their style study of this whole sketchbook was a style study of her style, and this is kind of cool. I kind of messed up on the shading, but it's okay. More Kaden. My friend made this bodacious drawing. Hello. He's changed a lot in the past like 3 months. Some silly doodles. More silly doodles. I think I got into like an animation phase, so I like started studying kind of some animation styles, aka. And then I don't know what is going on here. It was like the end of the sketchbook, and I was already bored of it, and I wanted to start my new one. But I like this drawing. This one's a little unproportional, but that's okay. And there's Vin again. Oh, Katra. I haven't drawn. That's a good drawing, but I haven't drawn her in so long. And then just some silly little doodles. I just like my last thing. And then I had just some random garbage in there, but that is my sketchbook tour. 2025 sketchbook. That is the end of my sketchbook tour, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do the whole deal and whatever. Also, check out my Patreon. There is a free option. You just get to see sneak peeks of my art, but there is the paid options. You get to see some stuff that I post early, like this video. So make sure you go check that out. And also, my commissions are open and have been open, so make sure you check that out.